Hello, YouTube. I'm back again. Today, I want to talk about bugging out or bugging in for disabled people and senior citizens like myself, which I consider myself both. I said that before. Uh, it's dangerous to bug out. If you a senior citizen and you got your place to stay, stockpile. Start prepping. Make it a fortress. Make it an oasis. But stay put. Unless you feel like the government is going to come and rescue you. Excuse me, I don't mean to smile. Unless you feel like unless you feel like the government is going to come and rescue you. You better stay put. I'm gonna tell you why. It's dangerous people out there, especially if you live in the bigger cities or certain states. And that's right, I said certain states, because everybody know what's going on up in Seattle and in Portland and stuff like that, and how the homeless rate up there done got out of control, and that they got so many people out there that's addicted to drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, they just waiting for older people to just venture out of their homes and call themselves getting on the road to go to safety. They just waiting on you. I mean, it really, because I'm not gonna pick on the homeless people, because shoot, anybody could be homeless. It's just the hand they were dealt, like us, because there are homeless encampments popping up all over the world, especially in the United States. I mean, I see with Denver, they got encampments up there. They got actual camps that they put out, that they taking care of their homeless people up there for a minute anyway. But then you got stuff like what happened down in West Salem and in Las Vegas, where people are actually living in tunnels and stuff. And then in Alaska and Hawaii, you got that problem too. Anchorage, man. There's so much drug and alcohol abuse up there and domestic violence. You don't know what's going on up in Anchorage. I mean, like I said, Denver got over 10,000 people. That's in the city of Denver alone. I mean, some cities don't even have 10,000 people. But we ain't gonna even talk about New York, because New York got 80,000 people living on the streets, and that's dangerous. I mean, they got all kinds of problems and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't want to talk about the homeless or anything like that, but I gotta mention them because they're always neglected when you're talking about prepping. Because see, we always think it's our neighbors next door or people that live in these houses in the suburbs, or people that's got homes that's gonna be the ones that's gonna hurt you. But it's people out there that have nothing to lose, that don't have a home, that's gonna be coming to your home. Because see, you put away stuff and you prepping, and they did, and they don't have anything. They just have whatever the government gives them, and whatever they can get off the streets. Because they dealing with rats and roaches and maggots and spiders and ticks and fleas and all kinds of stuff in them homeless encampments that they get out, and the people living on the streets. I mean, it's unsanitary. We have a small problem like that. We had a larger problem like that, but we did what New York did. We gave them one-way tickets and sent them out of the city. Paid them a year to live somewhere else, and a lot of them took it because it ain't too much in Cleveland for them, because we don't have a lot of stuff here, a lot of opportunities. So most of them took the one-way ticket and went out to California. They probably some of them people that's on the streets out there in Los Angeles or San Francisco, because they figure where it's warmer to be better. It ain't better, believe me. Okay, well anyway, I'm trying to get to the point because I done drifted anyway. I mean, there'll be no health care if you go on the road. There ain't gonna be no health care if you bug in, but at least you could take care of yourself. You can monitor your own physical condition. But I'm just saying this: go on the road if you want to, but if you don't have to, don't bug out. I mean, I would say, I used to say wait 3 or 4 weeks and bug out. I'm gonna just say don't bug out at all. I mean, just ride it out. Whatever happens, ride it out. If you do have to bug out, and I always tell people, I'm gonna be like the people in Zombieland. I'm gonna go to a mansion. Might as well live in a mansion. If you're gonna bug out and spend your last few months or whatever, pack up all your stuff, go to a mansion. Maybe they might be empty because rich people seem to know what's going on. They take off because I'll be like living in the White House or something like that, like they did in Zombieland 2. They was living in the White House. Or Bill Murray's house in Zombieland. Imagine, hey, might as well go in style. But anyway, like I said, senior citizens, people with disabilities, if you're in a group, you got people to take care of you. They're gonna be there with you, and you got stuff that you can take care of. Stay at home. I mean, I'm just saying, people probably gonna say, "Oh well, the Irvin Grandpa Pepper say stay at home, so we gonna stay at home." Do what you need to do. Do what you want to do. I'm just saying, be safe. And on the road for handicapped and disabled people is not going to be a pretty sight. It really is not. It's not going to be some glorious refugee train where everybody's your friend in that group. It's people in that group that's scoping out who they're going to get next, who's going to be their next victim. As soon as it get dark, your people in your group wake up in the morning and you gone, you dead, you dismembered or worse. They done put you somewhere where you're being abused physically and sexually out there at these refugee groups because you hear stories. I'm just saying, stay home. I mean, you got better chance of survival. Stay home unless it's a fire, and unless it's an earthquake, or unless it's a hurricane. Then you gonna be moving with everybody else is gonna be moving. That's something different. I'm just saying, if things go bad and there's no rule of law and everything done just went to pot, and there's no police coming, and there's no looking that the future is gonna be bad. I mean be better. Then you just stay at home, take care of yourself, take care of your peoples, and that's about it. I mean, I don't want to do doom and gloom. I'm just saying, if things get out that hand, but if you preparing, you growing you a garden, you taking care of your peoples, you got food, water, stuff that you need, especially because it don't take much for people to turn to animals. You know what I mean? Really, it don't take much, and if it does, you're gonna have peace of mind and know that you are prepared for it. Okay. Thank you, YouTube.